Hello and welcome to KMTV's Review of the Week. I'm Andy Richards. It's been another busy week in our newsroom with a range of stories from across the county. On Tuesday, two young men from Kent described their terror after they were just a road away from the deadly explosion in Bangkok. Here's Kieran Cole.
Travelling around the world with your friends is an experience not many get to enjoy. For two 22-year-olds from Kent, the last 24 hours in Bangkok is something they'll never forget, but for the wrong reasons. Thomas Morn and Jared Smith from Faversham were just minutes away from a bomb that was detonated in the city. More than 20 people have been killed and hundreds more injured. The attack was targeting the sacred Erawan Shrine, a popular attraction for tourists, which Jared and Thomas had travelled past in tuk-tuks and taxis a number of times on the way back to their hostel.
We felt very, very lucky when we saw the details of where it was and how close we were. We're angry that someone can kill so many innocent people so carelessly, seemingly without any target.
This is some footage of the city centre that the travellers took only hours after the explosion. At the time of the blast, they were in a taxi just one street away from the intersection where the carnage unfolded. Thai police are still searching for the suspected bomber and released this image of a suspect. But for Thomas and Jared, they want to put the tragic bombing behind them and get back to their trip of a lifetime.
It was the end of a nervous wait for students across the county on Thursday as they found out how they'd done in their GCSEs. Jem Collins went to meet a few.
It was just a week ago that A-level students across the county discovered whether or not they'd made the grade to get into uni. And today it was the turn of GCSE students as thousands of 16-year-olds across the county came into their schools to find out if they'd got the grades they hoped for. The all-important envelopes were laid out on tables in schools across Kent this morning before pupils flooded in to get their results. Overall, A to C passes were up, but A and A-star grades were down. However, these students here at Valley Park School in Maidstone, and indeed their teachers, certainly seemed pleased with the grades they picked up.
I got 8 A-star and A grades and then 2 Bs, and I passed IT.
A distinction star in performing arts, a merit in sports, pass in media.
I'm going to be coming to sixth form to do computing, physics, maths and possibly media as well.
Done really, really well. Yeah, so happy. Pretty good, yeah. I was only expecting C's, but I've got B's and I'm like so happy.
I was really nervous, I've been panicking for days, but I'm really happy with my results.
Obviously we're thrilled and we'll have some reflected glory on behalf of our children, but the main thing is their achievements. The achievement for them and for their families is just astonishing and gives them a real passport now, some freedom and choice to moving on to the next stage of their educational careers.
It wasn't such a seamless process around the rest of the county though, as some pupils from the Oasis Academy on the Isle of Sheppey and at the Tunbridge School weren't able to pick up some of their results after a number of papers had to be sent back to be remarked. However, for most of the students here in Maidstone at least, it certainly seemed a day for celebration. This is Jem Collins in Maidstone for KMTV.
And finally, it was on Friday that Medway opened its very first dog park. Aidan Gregory went to fetch the story.
If you've had a rough day, then you'd be delighted to know that the Maidstone Road Sports Park here in Chatham have officially opened a doggy exercise park. It was a rather casual affair as families, counsellors and dog owners lined up with man's best friend for the perfect photo opportunity. Councillor Howard Doe was there to welcome the happy hounds and explained why the new initiative was so important.
Basically, this is a facility really that enables people to exercise their dogs, to have a seat while they're doing it, and also to make sure that the users have got one area and the play area is also separate from it. So instead of trying to keep dogs off everywhere, what we try and do is provide an area where people can enjoy exercising it, and I think that you know, they're happy and everyone else is happy, so they get more use of the park. And if it works as well as it looks to be working, then we may well extend it elsewhere.
It seemed the ideal thing to bring to Chatham, to be honest. There's another couple of dog parks in the area, but when I first thought about this idea, I didn't have a car, so I couldn't travel to the other two. This is my local park. you meet other owners and they all seem to have the same issues with dogs that can't go off lead for whatever reason. This seemed to be the ideal, solution to the problem.
The fully fenced off grass area has seating and poo bins aplenty, allowing the playful pups to stretch their legs in a safe environment. So all that's left to do is let the dogs out.
That's it from us this week. Thanks to everyone who sent us great videos all this week. Have a great weekend. Goodbye.